Hi, you guys. It's Courtney Walsh, and this is week 6 of Scrapbooking Your Faith, Faith Fridays. And this is the final week, at least for a little while. I decided when I was starting this that we would do it for 6 weeks and then kind of see how it goes. And it's gone really well, and it's been tons of fun. But since we're moving in 3 weeks, I think it should probably be a good time to take a break, let you guys get caught up, let me get moved across the country and figure out where in the world we're going to live. And there's just a lot going on. So I think it's a really good time to do that. But I really want to stay in touch with you guys through the Scrapbooking Your Faith Facebook group. So there's a link at the bottom of this post if you guys would just come and join us, and that way I can ask questions about what you guys are looking for, and then we can kind of talk about, share our different the different projects that we're doing. And not everybody's going to do this the same way. Some people are going to do this just through journaling, which is wonderful, or you're going to do an art journal, or you're going to do actual scrapbook pages. There's no right or wrong. You may decide to do this all on the wall, it's totally up to you. So that's kind of the really cool thing about this, is it's very personal. These are just some ideas to get you kind of rolling. So today, one of the great things that came out of the Scrapbooking Your Faith Facebook group was a conversation about what keeps you from really diving into doing this. And I have to tell you, I was really surprised that so many people are actually just kind of not really afraid, but there's a lot of hesitation, and it's foreign to me because I think because we were in, oh, the sun just came out. Did you see that? I'm like an angel. We were in ministry for so long that it was very natural to talk about our faith and what we believe. There was really no question. It was just kind of, one of those things. But I think I was failing to realize that so many people don't have that experience. There's a lot of people where it's just not something that's talked about. It's personal. And I think that's great. I mean, I think it's fine to keep it to yourself a little bit, and to decide kind of, what's the word? I guess just little by little, how much you want to share. And, this book doesn't even have to be for anybody but you. And nobody else even has to see it. And if you're integrating pages into an annual album or your regular albums, there are ways that you can do it without being too overt. And, one of the things today that I'm going to talk about are pocket pages. And if you're new to scrapbooking, you maybe have never done this, but if you've been around for a while, this may be like old news. I love pocket pages because a lot of times I'm a writer, so the journaling that I do is too long to fit into the design of a page. And so if you create pockets on your pages, you can stick your journaling in different places, which is kind of awesome. One thing that I've also done is created a page before. I'm not showing you this today, but it just popped into my head. And then journal on the back. So, if I'm flipping through your book and it's backed with, if there's 2 pages that are backed together, you're not going to see the journaling right off the bat. So that's kind of something else that you can consider. So anyway, this is my page for today, which there'll be photos in the post, but you can see, and I just have to tell you, like, I have made so many pockets, and I'll just tell you how stupid I am. Okay, so, and don't talk bad about yourself like I just did. It's not a good habit to be in. I was going to create a pocket out of the photos. The photos are printed together, and our awesome photographer, lindsaylouphotography.com, she took these pictures of us. These are just my printouts of them now. And I was going to make that into a pocket. And you can do that. You just take your adhesive and run it along the sides and the bottom, and then leave the adhesive here. So then you can tuck things in. You could just take, note card, journal on it, fold it up, stick it in. It's done. And if you put a little flag on the top of that note card, then people will know. Like I used to write pull. You don't really even have to do that, actually. But what I realized was, if you can tell, this is a little bit dimensional. I used scrapbook adhesives foam squares, which I love. And I went to stick my little journaling tabs in, and they fell out the bottom. That's how smart I am. That's the genius that you're listening to right now. So instead of doing that, I decided, okay, plan B. A lot of things come out of mistakes. So I got this little envelope, which happened to be the exact right size. It's just a small card. I don't know if you can see that. I sealed the envelope and then I turned it this way and then trimmed the top. So then I put a little piece of this fabric ribbon on the top, and then I have these little strips. And the great thing about this is you can add to them whenever you want. And I mean, I suppose you could take them away. Kind of defeats the purpose, because we're talking about blessings. We're talking about scrapbooking your blessings. And that is something that, I know I never really used to watch Oprah. I kind of wish that I had watched her more. But I did catch a show years and years ago with Sarah Bon Breathnack. And she does Simple Abundance, I think the book was called, and it was a gratitude journal. And that whole concept of documenting the things that you're thankful for really stuck with me, because I do think it's important, because it's so easy to get mired down in the things that are not going well. And so if you will take a few minutes to actually just jot down, oh my gosh, look at all the things I have to be thankful for, it really kind of changes your perspective, and it changes your attitude for sure. So that's what I did with this. So I have the little pocket. I take it, I stick it right in. Since these are popped up, the photos popped up with the foam adhesive, it fits in really nicely. And then, the other thing is I can put this up on the wall. I can mount this. I can frame it. And then my kids can add blessings to it. If we just have a few strips nearby or scratch paper or anything, we can fill that pocket up. And then we're all focusing on what's really important. So that is today's prompt, to scrapbook your blessings. You could do a pocket of them. You could do one really big blessing that's just kind of like, I would love to do a page about how quickly our house here in Colorado sold, because that's a huge blessing. It's a huge load off. But I would just encourage you to do that. And even today, if you don't have time to scrapbook, just start thinking about the different blessings that you have, and maybe just jotting them down, because I think something happens when you actually write this stuff down. So that's it for today. I want to do a giveaway today. I'm doing some books, a scrapbook mystery box, a Starbucks gift card, and I would encourage you to enter the giveaway and to join the Facebook group, so that we can stay in touch and we can be inspired by each other's work, because that is what this is all about. So thank you so much for coming and stopping by, and I hope that you will enter the giveaway, and we will be in touch soon. Okay, thanks. Have a great weekend.